Welcome back. A little less than 7 minutes before we get started with trading here at the New York Stock Exchange. Let's get to a mad dash. Talk a little Microsoft.
You know, people don't talk about Microsoft. It's not on the red hot griddle. It's not being criticized. No one really seems to care, other than the fact that they've wrecked the whole data center story by putting the Ohio on hold. What about 3 Mile Island? Still waiting for that. To me, that's just the least economical way to get power. But Morgan Stanley comes out with a piece. Keith Weiss is real good, talking about how Azure is going to probably not make the number. Azure has been the swing point. We thought that Azure might, that's the big cloud business. We thought it might accelerate. That was the key to betting why you want to be in the stock, was acceleration, because the stock's just been abysmal, right? Now, David, no acceleration coming, maybe deceleration, not good. And then also Copilot, which Mark Benioff constantly makes fun of. It says tepid. By the way, you want a bad stock? Look at Mark Benioff's stock, Salesforce.com. Despite Matthew McConaughey, I mean, Matthew McConaughey per share not helping. But here's what I think is so important ultimately. Microsoft's overall position remains strong, and the shares may be nearing a valuation floor. We keep hearing about floor and decor, and not the company. But I see the
What is the valuation for Microsoft? Do they say where we are in terms of a multiple, or no?
Really not focused on the multiple as much as
that is valuation, right?
Hey, we've got a good number here. But look, David, in the end, what matters is this is a zeitgeist stock. And it matters what Amy Hood says on the conference call. Amy Hood is fantastic. And if Amy Hood says, Azure's a little slower, then this doesn't hold 380. It goes to 360. And I just think that I hope that they've offset, put some of those data centers over there to open AI, right? Because that valuation they have.
Yep.
And then they surprise to the upside on the CapEx, and then whamma jamma.
Well, they could
You're familiar with Whamma Jamma?
Yes, I'm aware of Whamma Jamma. But that said, if Azure growth is slowing, that will not be a good thing for the company, right?
Well, you cut it out.
I'm not doing anything.
I had a whole great
cut
narrative.
Out what?
I had a great narrative there with an arc that ended really well. It's kind of like a really good Netflix show. Netflix going to 1,000. I really liked it.
Netflix actually reporting very soon. Yeah.
Oh, well,
everybody loves
great.
Netflix.
Everybody, Netflix is Netflix. Hey, wow.
Netflix.
Yeah, I'm an Apple Plus guy, just for the record.
I know. They won. Netflix won.
Netflix won. Netflix is in.